Shalom. Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. So I just wanted to bring out this article from apnews.com. It says, Haitians face record hunger as gang violence grips country in throes of economic crisis. And this is important, obviously, because this is talking about prophecy. And these are some of the major signs that the Lord told us will be happening in the end days, which a sign, of course, signifies something to come. And that's what we do as prophets. We prophesy. We say things that are going to come to pass before they happen. And the Lord gave us certain signs to where we be able to understand, okay, because X, Y, and Z is happening, therefore, ABC is about to happen, right? So because we see these certain end day signs happening, now we can say, all right, therefore, Yahweh Shai is about to make his return. We're living in the end days. We see the signs right now. We blow the horn, sound the alarm, and we make sure that the elect is warned, of course. So this is just one of them. Under this picture, it says a youth carries a little boy on his back at a school that is now operating as a shelter for those fleeing their homes to escape gang violence in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, Monday, April 14th. And this article was updated. It says April 17th. So this is relevant right now. Haiti is going through an economic crisis all the way around and through. They're dealing with famine over there, and they're dealing with gang violence. And I believe this is all stemming. I believe the root problem was corruption within their government. I believe that was the root cause of all of this. But now things have just spiraled out of control over there, and this is what's going on. You got people fleeing from gang violence. It was a school, but now the school is operating as a shelter. People are just trying to find safety. These are all end signs right now. Another picture of a woman who's resting in the same place. And this one says makeshift tents. Look at that. These are all tents. If I can zoom in. See. Yeah, look at that. These are all tents. So under the picture, it says makeshift tents fill a camp set up by people displaced from their homes by, of course, gang violence. So they're on the run. And you can damn near say they're going through Jacob's trouble right now. Although I'm sure when it actually hits in Babylon, then it's going to get even worse in other parts, even Haiti. So they're going through a certain phase, I'll say, of Jacob's trouble, in my opinion. But it's not wrong to say that they're going through it right now, because we are living in those times. But people are having to run away from their houses, stay in these makeshift tents just to find some kind of safety. On top of that, dealing with hunger, dealing with famine, not knowing when they're going to find their next meal. So all these prophecies happening, there's no point in reading the article. All right, never mind. I'll read the first 3 paragraphs. It says more than half of Haiti's population, that's crazy, more than half of Haiti's population is expected to experience severe hunger through June. And another 8,400 people living in makeshift shelters are projected to starve, according to a new report released this week. They're projected to starve. Relentless gang violence and an ongoing economic collapse is to blame, according to an analysis from the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, a multi-partner blah, blah, blah. It noted that the number of those facing severe hunger increased by more than 300,000 people to some 5.7 million since last year. Among those going hungry is Jacques, his wife, and their 3 sons who lost their home to gang violence and have lived in a crowded, makeshift shelter for more than a year, over a year. So I read 4 paragraphs, but you get the point. All they're going to do is just keep going now, right? Whatever, I'm not donating the crap. And this is another article too from newssx.com, just going through the same exact thing, but no need to read that article. This one basically said everything that we needed to know. Now we can obviously jump over to the precepts, show you that this is all prophecy, famine, gang violence. Yeah, this is how we know we're living in the end days right now. And by knowing that, it should make us want to hasten to flee from these times, meaning we hasten for salvation. We're yearning to be delivered. We're yearning for salvation and for the kingdom of heaven to be established here on earth. That's the only solution. There is no banding together as black people and building up a community, putting a pool of our money together. No. It's about understanding that we are Israelites and that we need to come back to our God, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, in truth and in sincerity, call out on his name, have faith in him, and wait and hope to be delivered. That's it. These end days right now, or these signs, are just letting us know that we're living in the end days when deliverance is about to happen, when salvation is about to occur. So this is 2 Ezra 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So right now, part, meaning some of the signs, are coming to pass. And it's damn near all of them. A lot of signs are happening right now. So when we see these signs, we're supposed to know, okay, the Bible talked about that. That's how you measure the time. You just compare, that's all. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. And you see those Haitians, which is Jake, they're fleeing from persecution, from gang violence. You can classify that as uproars of the people. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So these are signs right now to let us know, and we're supposed to see it and well understand. Okay, cool. We're definitely living in the end days right now. There's no if. No, we definitely are for 100% fact. So now I need to do something about my salvation. That needs to be the mentality when you see these things. Let me jump over. I could have just stayed there, but a little easier in the blue letter. Matthew 24, we'll get some basic precepts. Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Meaning the end of this current age, these people that are ruling. When is the end of this world coming? When these people are ruling, when are they going to be put down? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. We definitely know that's occurring. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines. That's the key word. And there shall be famines. Not there might be famines. No, there's going to be famines. It goes on to say, and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So that's what we see and happening. That's what's happening, rather, going on right now. We see all these prophecies coming to pass. So we just have to get out of here. The only solution to all of this is the Lord Yahushua returning and destroying Babylon the Great, taking out the people that are in power right now. And then, of course, our people that don't make it, they'll come back in the kingdom of heaven in their right mind. They'll come back and be grateful. They'll be happy. There'll be no more sorrow, no more crying, no more wondering where you're going to get your next meal from, where you're going to lay your head at night. It won't be intense unless it's for the high holy day. And that's about it. That's about it. So continue to hasten to flee from these times and to be redeemed, to, for the Lord to come back. Ask him. Ask the Lord to come back, right? That's a part of hastening these for deliverance. You beg him to return. You beg him to destroy this place, because that's what we need. So, Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect. Kol Haloyim, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.